How are you guys? It's your boy Paige Dr. Q, and as you guys can see from my surroundings, I'm in the city, and not just any city, guys. I'm in the beautiful city of Chicago, which is going to be my new home, which is why I'm actually here, guys. I'm here in Chicago today, and I've been here for the past 2 days because I came to look for housing. Some of you guys may know I recently matched into Residency, emergency medicine residency in the city of Chicago. So I came down here on a trip to secure some housing, and I'm glad to say that as of yesterday, I signed a lease on a beautiful condo in the West Loop. So I officially have a house in Chicago. So that's exciting, guys. So that was yesterday. So today I'm just in the city exploring my new home. I don't move here until mid-June, but I'm super excited. As you guys can see, I think this is like one of the best cities in the world. Most beautiful city in the world. My neighborhood is like super nice, and as soon as I get all settled in, like I said, I move in mid-June, I start residency in July. As soon as I settle in and get the place up to par, I'll definitely do an apartment tour for you guys and let you guys see my place and see where I'll be living for hopefully the next 3 years. Hopefully I don't have to move again. But yeah, so I'll take you guys with me today. And at the end of today, I'll actually do a segment where I share with you guys why I decided to go into emergency medicine as opposed to any other specialty like surgery. If some of you have been following me for a while, you know that I originally wanted to be a surgeon, but things changed for me and I fell in love with emergency medicine, and I'll tell you exactly why. So yeah, guys, this is my new city. This is downtown. This is actually the Apple store right here on Magnificent Mile, one of the coolest Apple stores in America, I think. And down there, beyond there is I think it's the Chicago River, but it's a river. And the cool thing about that river is in St. Patrick's Day, they actually dye the whole river green. The entire thing. It's pretty cool. So what's on the menu for today, guys? I'm gonna explore the city a little bit. I'll take you guys around and show you guys the scenery, maybe show you some clips of my neighborhood. Of course, I can't tell you where I live. I'm gonna pass by my hospital, just walk outside of it just to see where I'll be working, or one of the hospitals I'll be working in. Maybe I'll show you guys that, maybe I won't, I don't know. For privacy reasons, we'll see. And I'm gonna go to the Bean, which is, you know, a Chicago landmark. Like, I guess you can't even say you've truly visited Chicago unless you have a picture or go to the Bean. So I'll show you guys that. So yeah, so here's Chicago. That tall building right there is actually the Trump Tower. But yeah, guys, hope you guys are doing well. It's Paige and Dr. Q. Talk to you guys soon. Guys, that's my hotel, the Allerton Tip Top, or the Warwick Allerton. Love this hotel in Chicago. I actually stayed here for my interview back in November, I believe I interviewed here. So yeah, highly recommended. There's a bunch of great hotels in the city, but free publicity for the Allerton. They always treat you nice, get good service. But yeah. So guys, I'm on my way to the Bean. I'm walking down Michigan Avenue. So next time you guys will see me, I'll be at the Bean. There it is, in all its glory. The Bean. People love this thing. You can see why. Welcome to Chicago, guys. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, Paige and Dr. Q. It's going to be a hell of a journey for the next 3 years. So hey guys, in these next few clips, I'll show you the neighborhood that I just signed my lease in. Not too shabby at all, if I have to say so myself. This is a park right across where I'm going to be living for residency. It's beautiful, guys. I'm excited. So yeah, guys, here I am just taking a stroll through my new neighborhood. It's full of amazing restaurants. It's close to one of the hospitals I'm going to be working to. I'm just in love. I'm ready to sign. So YouTube family, mission accomplished. Successful trip to Chicago. Time to head back home and relax before residency starts. We secured a place. Next time you guys see me, let's talk about why I chose emergency medicine. Hey YouTube family, it's your favorite student, Dr. Page and Dr. Q. Thank you guys for sitting through my vlog and subscribing to my channel and following me on my journey. If you've been around since the very beginning, I now have close to 600 subscribers. We're just starting out, but I started out with 0, so 600 or 5, whatever, is amazing to me, and I thank you. I hope to grow. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers before this year's end. A modest goal, but I think we can achieve it. Continue to share my videos, continue to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, the bottom of my heart. As you guys can see, I was just in Chicago. Now I'm back home in Miami. Chicago is going to be my new home for residency for the next 3 years. I'm going into emergency medicine. So I just wanted to pop in because I've got a lot of questions about why I chose the specialty I chose. If you've been a long-time subscriber, I came into medical school wanting to be a surgeon. That was the dream. And now I'm going to be an ER doctor. So what happened? Why did I choose ER? I'm going to try to get into it, and I'm going to try to keep it as sweet and to the point as possible. And if you guys have any follow-up questions, I'll be happy to answer along the way. So I wanted to be a surgeon. I always liked working with my hands. I always liked seeing my patients get better. Got satisfaction from seeing those results happen in a timely fashion. I wanted to actually get in there and be meticulous and use tools and get to do procedures. That was like the most exciting thing to me. And then there was the opportunity to excel in things with or dealings with anatomy and structure, just things that I found very interesting. Like I always excelled in anatomy. I was an anatomy teaching assistant. I scored very well. So everything was pointing me towards that direction. Until my 3rd year of medical school. Some of you may not know, but medical school is 4 years. And then the 3rd year and 4th year, that's when you start doing clinical rotations, which means you get out of the classroom and you get to actually experience what it's like to actually be the kind of doctor that you think you want to be. So I did my surgery rotation and I loved it. I mean, there was aspects of it I loved, but I actually got to speak to surgeons and talk to them about their lives. And then I realized that this isn't exactly in line with what I believe, The surgery lifestyle is very demanding. One, it's a 5-year residency, which means 5 years before you become a full-blown surgeon. That's for one. And for two, it's very demanding workload. Sometimes you have to be on call, which means that there's going to be certain days out of the week that you have to be on call for 24 hours, which means that if the hospital needs you for any reason, whether it be to perform a surgery or to come see a patient, they'll call you or page you, and you have to show up and be present. Also, the hours are very wild and variable for surgery. And then there was the actual spending time in the operating room, the OR. I enjoyed it, but I realized I was missing on patient interaction because your patients are asleep. You're interacting and working in a team with the surgical staff, but the actual person you're treating, there's post-operative and pre-operative interaction, but there isn't a lot of communication going on there. And then the last aspect was variability. I find that surgeons actually they subspecialize in the specific aspects of surgery, so sometimes they don't get to do a variable amount of procedures or surgeries. They kind of have their bread and butter cases, and occasionally they'll do something out of the box. Okay, so that's when I had to look at myself and say, Alan, what's most important to you? And my life is about balance for me. You know, I don't have a family yet, but I want to have a family one day, children, a wife. Those things are very important to me. Medicine is what I do. It's my passion, but it's not everything. You know, life is long and life is fulfilling, and there's other aspects of life that I want to be able to give my energy to. So that came into consideration when deciding what specialty I was going to go into. Work-life balance, 1. 2, came into what do I actually want to do as a physician. And I realized that I want to treat a variety of patients, big, small, different races, different socioeconomic backgrounds, a variable amount of cases. Like I want to have variety in the type of things that I'm treating. I want to think critically and always be challenged. That was 2. 3, I realized that I didn't necessarily feel the need or the urge to actually perform surgeries. Instead, I just wanted to be able to do procedures. And sorry, I'm trying to look at the camera. And for me, that could be anything: central lines, intubations, chest tubes, IVs. I just want to do procedures. I didn't necessarily need to be in the operating room. I just wanted to use my hands from time to time. And then lastly was the patient interaction. I'm a people person. I want to heal and help people. It's why I went into medicine. And I felt like I was missing that in surgery. I wanted to be able to talk to my patients, get a feel for them, get to know them. So here comes emergency medicine. Emergency medicine is a field that embodies all of the things that I just described. A variety of cases. We get to see anything and everything that comes into the ER. That's the exciting thing. You never know what's going to come in. 2, you get to interact and socialize and work as a team with a variety of people and see a variety of patients. 3, it's usually shift work, meaning that you come to work at a certain time, you leave at a certain time. Once you're off of work, you are off. And you can enjoy your life and devote time and energy to your family, your friends, and your other pursuits outside of your career. I don't know if I'm at 3 or 4, but whatever number I'm at. And also the quality of life in terms of the pay is great. And I know that's kind of like not a pretty thing to bring up payment when it comes to healthcare, but you know, it's a job. It's my job. So I want to be financially stable, and emergency medicine is one of those fields that pay very well, and that's important to me because I want to be able to provide the life, a quality life for my family and myself. So there's that. So in short, those are the reasons why I decided to pursue emergency medicine. I'm ecstatic to be an ER doctor. I cannot wait to start in July. If you guys have any follow-up questions you want from me, just let me know. I added my Instagram to the beginning of my intro. It's Dr. De La Soul. My last name is not De La Soul. My last name starts with a Q, but De La Soul means from the soul, and that's how I like to operate. So Dr. De La Soul, DELASOUL. Yeah, so guys, thank you again. If you're not subscribed, just please take a moment and subscribe, share my videos, like, comment. Try my best out here. YouTube is not easy. It takes a lot of work, and you know, as you guys know, I'm a busy guy. But I like interacting with you guys, and I like making content. So work with me, help me grow. Yeah, peace, love, keep working hard, keep believing in yourself. Dr. Q.